Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's live trading session. All right, I believe you've been having a beautiful week. All right, so I'm going to be, of course, you already know that I'm your host. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at a few things and hoping that we're actually going to be making some good profit from it. All right. All right, so we're going to be let's just give 2 more minutes to the rest persons to join. We just have a very few number of persons here. So let's just give a few more minutes for others to join, and then we'll get started. So just 2 minutes is gonna be just great. All right, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome back. All right, and of course, hope today has actually been a great day for you. Well, it has been for me, and of course, I'm actually of course looking forward to having either even a better outcome going forward. And there are lots of fundamentals today. Have you been seeing gold, ladies and gentlemen? Have you been seeing what gold has been doing today? Gold, not just gold, almost all the instruments. All right, gold has been flying up. Gold has, I don't know, today is one of the biggest gain when it comes to gold for a very long time. Gold has been going up. Oil has been going up. And US 30, of course, it fell yesterday, but then today it took up. All right. So D30 also, there've been a lot of volatility. And if you've been following, I guess you should actually been able to make some good profit. And another volatility just started on US 2000. All right. Lots of volatility just started on US 2000. Okay. All right. So you actually you have a lot of things to gain. You have a lot of things to gain for today. And I really hope you've been following. I really hope you've been following the market because man, it's been good. All right. It's been a good outcome. But let's see. First of all, take a look at what we have on the fundamental front. Let's see how much what we actually have. So let me open my Forex Factory. Okay, I believe you should be able to see my screen. All right, I believe you should be able to see my screen right about now. And of course, today is Friday. Today is Friday, and we have a meeting. Of course, early hours of today. Okay, so I'm just going to mute everybody so that to avoid noise. Okay, so that I won't distract others. Okay, now this is it. Early hours of the day, we had some couple of news from China. All right, and of course, we also had early hours of the day also the news from JPY. All right, we also had a news from JPY. All right, and yeah, it was a volatile one. It was a volatile one, and if you check, if you've been following what's been happening to this particular trade, you should have actually known that, of course, you should have made some really good enough profits. You should have made some really good profit out of it. All right. And if you check from it was a news from Bank of England. And if you check JPY, sorry, GBP, of course, you have a GBP USD and GBP JPY, you would have noticed that volatility. All right, even though it was against JPY, but GBP, but of course it was worthy of note. All right, then you have another one. We have another one that just came out. Sorry, we have a couple of other news that are coming out by two, and of course, if you check Euro right now, there are a couple of fundamentals that are actually going on in Euro. That is the what is it called? Is a statement. All right, so check out on D30 and UK 100. This particular news is likely going to be favoring D30 and UK 100. That means there's going to be a further buy on D30 and UK 100. So if you're a lover of these two trades, of these two instruments, you can actually go ahead with a buy on both of them. All right, that is UK 100 and US on D30 rather. You know, both of them actually move almost in the same direction, and both of them are being controlled by the same what's it called, news. So for UK 100 and D30, there's going to be an upward surge in this particular instrument. That is because of this fundamental that is currently going on. All right. So the news is actually coming out by 2 p.m. Look at my screen. If you check it out, this is it. All right. ECB Lagarde is actually having a speech, and the speech is already going on. And the speech most likely is going to be what is it called? Giving strength. It's going to be giving strength to D30, at least at the early hours. It's going to be giving strength to D30 and UK 100. All right. The news is going to be giving some strength to D30 and UK 100. Then, of course, by 3 p.m., we're going to be having prelim unemployment consumer sentiment. All right. Then also by 4, okay, this one is on Saturday. Of course, the market is not always open on Saturday. So today, one of the major news that we'll have still coming out is one that is coming out by 3 p.m. today, and it's from the US zone. So be on the lookout for that news that was going to be coming out. Now, let's now take a look at the market and how the market has actually been reacting. Let's take a look at the market. And of course, we're going to be starting with dollar index. And dollar index over the period has actually been it's been on a downtrend over the period. But because of the news that came out yesterday, who saw that news? CPI news was massive. CPI news was massive, and it was very slow. It's not something like maybe just fast and then went through. No, it was very slow and calm. So that is the kind of news that you can actually make a lot of money from. All right. Why? Because it wasn't as fast as something that would just maybe have a negative impact in your account, but it was still worth it, and while giving you some really good amount of money. All right. So let's take a look at briefly on last starting up with dollar index. Let's see what we've got on dollar index on 1 hour time frame. Okay, I believe you should be seeing my chart already. There is something I did. I separated my my charts. The analysis, the chart I use for analysis is different, and then the chart I use for live trading is different. So this is basically for my live trading, so that more if we have any line I've drawn on it already, I don't have to clean it. Maybe pending when we'll meet again. All right, so that of course we'll always keep on building on what we've already discussed. All right, so I think it's actually a better deal. So if you remember the time we discussed on dollar index, I was telling you that dollar index was already building up a downtrend. If you can remember this line back then, I told you that it was already beginning to build a downtrend. All right, that the only thing that was going to change the trend was if the outcome of the news comes out in favor of dollar. All right, if the outcome of the news come out in favor of dollar, and of course yesterday's news was massively in favor of dollar, and that is why you saw this massive buy. You saw this massive buy. And if you check other instruments like gold and indices, you will see that the market also sold massively. The market actually had a massive sell from other instruments. And of course, it's most likely going to be happening today. So let's take a look at now. Every single thing I'm going to be giving you, I'll prefer to give you a pending order trade. Now, the reason I'm giving you a pending order is because we have a couple of fundamentals that are coming up, and I wouldn't want to get stuck in any of the market. I would not want to get stuck in the market. So in some of the trades, I'm going to be giving you pending orders. So what I'll need you to do is that you can just put a writing material close by so that I can easily take down the entry positions and enter them. But if you can enter them while we're talking, fine. But another thing you should do is that in as much as you want to see my screen, you can also, any instrument I call, just open it either on your phone or on your laptop. Open it, be checking it out from your own end. All right. Maybe if I say something you don't understand, you can now come back to the chart, my own chart, and see what I'm talking about. But if you're using your phone, you can turn your phone horizontally. All right. You can open if you open, okay, for example, now I'm on dollar index. You just go to dollar index, open it horizontally so that you could see a clearer picture of the chart. If you're using your phone, that is the best way to do it. Turn your phone horizontally and you'll be able to see a clearer image of the chart. All right. And so that if I'm giving any trade, you can just enter them directly from there, unless if it's the one that you don't want to take immediately. But if you want to take advantage of them, of course, you can just take advantage of it immediately. All right. All right, so that is that. Now let's now look at the chart. All right, on 15 minutes time frame, you could see that the market is actually pushing up. Now, this instrument is actually trying to build up some momentum to this particular price, and I think most likely going to get to that point. All right, I think it's most likely going to get there. And what I'm talking about is 106.351. But if you also check very well, you discover that there are some small resistance at those points. Now, this is where the market is actually trying to head to. This is where it is headed to. And of course, it's possible that it's most likely going to hit that point. All right. So what I just needed to do is that it is best you set up a pending order. All right. If you want to set up a pending order, let it be like this. And of course, from here and down below. All right. Because like I said, I feel that this is most likely going to be going towards this particular direction. It's going to be pushing up. All right. So now you can go in for an instant buy. Take your profit just before the resistance at price 106.346. All right. You can take up an instant buy at price at the current price. Take your profit at price 106.346. All right. But if you want to set up a pending order, perfect. Let's set up a pending order. So I'm going to be giving you instant sell, instant buy, and also I'll be giving you a pending order. Please, can anybody hear me? I just need maybe 3 persons to tell me that they can hear me. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, sorry. I just wanted, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So it means that people can hear me. So I think the issue should be from your end. So you can go in for an instant buy on dollar index. Take your profit at price 106.346. All right, 106.346. You can take your profit at that point. Then after which you can also go in for a pending order. So instant buy first, then pending order. You get instant buy first, then pending order. So for the pending order, I'm going to be giving you both the buy stop and the sell stop. So I said for the instant execution, enter instant buy at price at the current price, take your profit at 106.346. Then for the pending order, your entry position for the pending order should be, that's for the buy stop, should be at price 106.415. 106.415. And take your profit at 106.495. 106.495. All right. So, but then for the sell stop, your entry position should be at price 106.148. Did you get it? 106.148. That is the entry position for the sell stop. All right, remember it's a buy stop and a sell stop. So the buy stop, I already called it. So the sell stop is 106.148 and the take profit is 106.057. 106.057. All right, so I believe you should have entered the trade. I believe you should have entered okay, so I believe you should have entered the trade. Now let's quickly go to Euro USD. Now on Euro USD, like a lot of persons actually love trading on 1 minute time frame. All right, I don't like trading on 1 minute time frame. Reason is because it is actually too fast. In as much as a lot of persons enjoy it, but I personally, because of my kind of the kind of trader I am, I don't like trading on 1 minute time frame. All right, but if you like 1 minute time frame, it is fine. But I prefer either 5 minutes time frame or maybe from 5 minutes and above. I prefer to use those ones. So on 5 minutes time frame, of course, this instrument is actually giving us a a sell momentum. On 1 minute time frame, it is giving us a sell. On 5 minutes time frame, it's asking you to sell. So if you're using 5 minutes time frame, you can actually sell at the current price. All right, because if I am looking at what you call dollar index to go up, it means that I am also expecting Euro USD to sell. So that is just the whole thing. So let's take a look at it on 1 hour time frame. Now look at 1 hour time frame. You could see that this particular trade is pushing down. All right. So I'll be going in for a sell on dollar index. I'm going in for on Euro USD. I'm going in for a sell on Euro USD. All right. I'm going in for a sell on Euro USD. And my TP is going to be at price 1.05161. 1.05161. That is where my take profit is going to be on Euro USD. Euro USD, my TP is going to be at price 1.05161. That is my take profit for Euro USD. 1.05161. All right. So the next one is on USD JPY. Now, do you notice that what have actually been happening to USD JPY? Of course, you should know. So for today, USD JPY is actually bouncing off from a verified resistance on 15 minutes time frame. USD JPY is bouncing off from a verified resistance on 15 minutes time frame. So I actually feel that this particular resistance is going to hold up a little bit. Now, it is not going to stay for a very long time because there is also a resistance just at the side. But for now, you can take up a buy at the current price, take your profit at 149.636. Now, when it gets there, you sell from there. Did you understand? For USD JPY, I would need you to enter a sell, a buy at the current price, then push it up to the 149.636, 149.636, and then that is your take profit. That should be your take profit. Then from that take profit, you sell you sell all the way and then bring it back all the way back. I hope you get that. That is a two-way kind of thing. You buy from the current price, then take your profit at 149.636. All right. Then from that 149.636 should be your entry position for a sell. So you can actually set up a sell limit using that price. Set up a sell limit using that price. And then your take profit for that sell limit. Your take profit for that sell limit should be at price 149.353. So I don't know how many of you got that. All right. Entry position at the current price for a buy. Entry position for a current price for a buy. And then take your profit at price 149.636. Then that 149.636 should be your entry position for a sell limit. All right. And then your sell limit take profit should be at 149.353. 149.353. All right. I hope you got that. I hope you got that. Someone is saying, what is the TP for US 100? Have I given US 100? Even myself, I don't even know. I can't give a TP for something I've not given now. So let's take a look at USD CAD. All right. So for USD CAD, I am also going in for, remember yesterday we looked at a buy on USD CAD, all right? We actually looked at a buy and feel like USD CAD is actually going to be going in towards a buy direction. All right, so the same thing for today. For USD CAD, we're also going to be going in for a buy. I'm going in for a buy on USD CAD. I'm going in for a buy on USD CAD. All right, I know he's actually been buying since morning. And then the question is that, do you think he's still going to buy more? Well, I'll be going in for a buy on USD CAD. All right, even on 15 minutes time frame, take a look at it on 15 minutes time frame. You could see that it is headed to this particular resistance. So take a buy at the current price and look at this price rejection perfectly here. Double bottom at this point with a price action. This is a gravestone doji, and this is an inverted hammer. So it's a perfect price rejection at these two levels. So entering a buy at the current price, then your take profit should be at that verified resistance on 15 minutes time frame, which is at price 1.36849. I'll take it again. Now, there is a double bottom on USD CAD. There is a double bottom on USD CAD, and each of those double bottoms is confirmed with a price action candles, what is it called? A gravestone doji and an inverted hammer. All right. On the left is a gravestone doji, and on the right is an inverted hammer. So I am going in for a buy following this price from this is a price action formation, and my take profit is going to be on that verified resistance at price 1.36849. 1.36849. 1.36849. That is what I am. That is where I'm going to be taking my profit. It's already pushing up. If you actually entered, it should have been on profit. All right. And of course, for Euro USD is almost at take profit. Look at the buy. The buy on dollar index is almost at take profit. Euro USD is almost at take profit. USJPY is, of course, is already on profit. USD CAD also is pushing fully. And that GBP USD, I know that we've not really, GBP USD, just go ahead and sell GBP USD. That's a simple thing. All right. Now, because some of the news that have been coming out, remember I told you about the news that came out from GBP in the morning. It came out negative, if you can remember. All right. The morning GBP, of course, from the Governor Bailey's speech. He said they were not willing to increase interest rates in an increasing measure anymore. So they were going to actually take time, or should I use the word, take a recess in interest rate increment. So that alone is going to be bringing some, what's it called, a negative sentiment on this particular instrument, and thereby pushing it further lower. It's going to be pushing it further low. So that being said, I am going to be going in for a sell on GBP USD. I'm going in for a sell on GBP USD, but don't enter at the current price. Don't enter at the current price. You already know the reason. It is currently on a verified support. Yes. Even though I know it's going to break the support. Yeah, that is the simple truth. I know it's going to break the support. I know it's going to break the support. All right. I know it will break the support, but let's just respect the broader support that is right there. So with that, we're going to be taking a pending order. We're going to be taking a pending order. This is just for the sake of the new traders. I don't want to, what is it called? They give you a trade that I feel at the end of the day might not really I wouldn't want you to do that on your own. All right. I would not want you to enter a trade without a proper confirmation. So that is this particular support and resistance. So let's go for a buy stop and a sell stop. So for this particular instrument on GBP USD, the buy stop is at price 1.21, 766. 1.21766. That is the entry position for this trade. 1.21766. And the take profit is 1.21963. 1.21963. That is the take profit for the buy entry. That is a buy stop. Remember, we're using a buy stop and a sell stop, right? We're using a buy stop and a sell stop. So that is the take profit for the buy stop. I call it again. The take profit is 1.21963. Then for the sell is 1.21506. 1.21506. All right, 1.21506. Then the take profit is 1.21355. 1.21355. 1.21355. That is the take profit for this particular instrument. All right, I hope you got that. Okay, congratulations for that. Okay, someone said, okay, oh, perfect. Yes, it did. It did. And now remember from there, you know, remember what to do, right? You know what to do from that point, right? All right, so let's go ahead. GBP USD, yeah, you can go ahead with the trade. Now, AUD USD. Remember when we did this analysis, right? The same time we did that of Euro USD, we also gave this kind of thing for GBP for AUD USD. So, but now AUD USD, just like GBP USD, is currently on a resistance zone. All right, if you don't mind, I'm going to remove all this stuff. I'm just going to remove them. All right. Now look at this instrument. It is currently on a support. And just like you said, I am not going to be giving an instant execution on this trade. All right, that is because it is currently resting on a support. There is a support on at the current price. So let's see if you can take advantage of take a pending order on it, even if it's just 9 pips. All right, even if it's just 9 pips, let's take a pending order. So a pending order from here to this resistance is about 9 pips. All right. From this point to this point is about 9 pips. So a 9 pips on, okay, is even more than this, about 12 pips actually. So let's just make it a round number. All right, so bringing it down to this point to give us how many pips. So this is about, okay, 9 pips exactly. So I think the 9 pips here is going to give you some, it might not be much, but of course, something really good. All right. Okay, so this is about, the sell is about 12 because the sell is actually a longer one. Yeah, the sell is about 12 pips. Yes, actually, it is correct. So now let's take a look at this. The sell, the buy entry for AUD USD. AUD USD, the buy entry is at 0.63186. Let me call this again. The entry position is 0.63186. 0.63186. And the take profit is 0.63282. 0.63282. All right. Now going forward to the sell stop is going to be at price 0.62967. 0.62967. That is a sell stop. All right. That is a sell stop. And then the take profit is 0.62851. 0.62851. That is the take profit for this particular trade. So let's quickly go to indices and of course wrap it up with gold. So of course we're going to be starting up with 1 hour time frame. Take a look at it, what is happening on 1 hour time frame, and with that to be able to make some decisions on what we're going to be doing. Now, the thing is that for indices, I am actually looking out for a buy on indices. I'm actually looking out for a buy on indices. I'm looking out for a further buy on indices, even on gold. I'm also looking out for a buy on gold. All right. I know that look at US 2000. They have actually been a bounce off from this particular point. So, sorry, I had to. Okay, so now generally on indices, I'm looking out for a further buy. All right, I'm looking out for a further buy on indices. All right, I'm looking out for a further buy on indices. So you can go ahead and buy your indices, US 30, US 100, and US 2000. Yes, you can go ahead with a buy on all of them. US 100, US 30, and US 2000. It's a buy for me this afternoon. All right, US 100, US 30, and US 2000. It is a buy for me this afternoon. All right, it's a buy for me. So you can go ahead with a buy. But then for gold, I'll be selling gold. All right, I'll be selling gold. All right, I am buying US 30, US 100, and US 2000, but I'll be selling gold. I'll be selling gold. All right, I'll be selling gold. I don't want to buy gold. You know why? Because gold has actually had a massive buy, but this afternoon, there's just going to be a little bit of a retracement before it continues on that buy. Yes, it's still going to buy, but for now, there's going to be a little bit of a retracement on this particular instrument. So don't be in a haste to enter a sell or a buy. So there's going to be a tiny retracement first. So I am looking at this candle ending bearish. I'm looking at this candle ending bearish. So for other indices, I'm actually going in for a buy on all of them. A buy on US 30, a buy on US 100, and a buy on US 2000. A buy on US 2000. So I am looking at, so just scalp and follow the trade, but you don't need to stay long on the trade. You don't need to stay long on each of them. So for US 30, actually consider 340.50, 340.50 as your take profit point. 340.50 as your take profit point for US 30. And then for US 100, you can actually consider okay, here as your take profit for this particular trade. Okay, so just a second, let me switch my screen. All right, sorry, I needed to switch my screen. All right, so my take profit for US 100 is at price 15367.24. 15367.24. That is my take profit for US 100. Then for US 2000, I'm actually expecting it already had a massive push up. I don't know how many of you closed it at that time, but then when it gets back to this point at price 1754.1, you can go ahead and close. At 1754.1, you can go ahead and close. But generally, the rest of them, I'm looking at for a sell on all of them. All right, I am looking at for, sorry, a buy actually. I'm looking at for a buy on all of them. All right, I'm looking out for a buy on all of them. Someone said AUD USD sell stop, please. Okay, I said AUD USD sell stop is at 0.62967. 0.62967, and the TP is 0.62851. 0.62851. That is where I'm actually looking out for. All right. So that is basically all for this afternoon. That is basically all for this afternoon. And then, of course, just monitor the trade. Remember, by 3 o'clock, we're going to be having some other good fundamentals that are coming up. That, of course, you should be able to make you some good profit. It should be able to make you some profit. All right, it should be able to make you some profit. So let's just all right. It's true. Let's see on agro commodities. That is on soybean and wheat, and of course on corn. All right. Let's take a look at them and see how much you'll be able to make from it. Let's see how much you'll be able to make from it. Okay, so remember that we're actually using a gap strategy for this particular one. All right, we're using a gap strategy for this particular one. So we're looking at it when if it has a gap up, then we're going to be following the instant buy. If it has a gap down, we're going to be following an instant sell. But those ones, we're not going to be staying long. But now, before it opens, look at this particular trade. It is currently on a support already. Sorry, it's currently on a resistance. That is corn. Corn is already on a resistance. So if this kind of trade comes out with a gap down, then it is best to just follow up the sell. All right, because it's already rested on a resistance. But if you check this, it's actually really it's giving a buy confirmation. So, but that is not just how you're going to be joshing it. So let's wait for the time. And this one also, it has already formed a double top, and of course there is a resistance right there. So if it gives us a gap down, it is a perfect sell for us. And soybean is actually at the middle, so it's a trending market as at now. And of course, it has a massive volatility yesterday. All right. So this particular trade, if it has okay, now look at it. Soybean had a gap down. But wheat had a gap up, and let's say corn is not opened yet. How come? Corn is not open yet. Why is corn not opened? All right, corn also had a gap up. Corn had a gap up, and these other ones had a. So I am going into. I'll be going in for a sell on corn and. Sorry, I'll be going in for a buy on corn and wheat. I'll be going in for a buy on corn and wheat. All right, I'll be going in for a buy on corn and wheat. All right, I'll be going in for a buy on corn and wheat. All right, there will not be any other class by 3. All right, I'll be going in for a buy on corn and wheat because they actually gapped above this particular resistance. So I'm going in for a buy on corn and wheat. So corn and wheat is a buy for me. Corn and wheat is a buy for me. But if you want to trade on soybean, you can go in for a sell. Soybean is a sell. Corn and wheat is a buy. Soybean is a sell. Corn and wheat is a buy. All right. So by 3 p.m. there will not be any live session. All right. So it's actually a news that you can handle yourself. We know that you should be able to handle that yourself. If you want to take advantage of it and you know how to set a pending order, perfect. You can go ahead and do the pending order. But if you don't know how to do that, just follow the market direction. All right. But make sure that you enter the trade, let's say a few minutes after the direction already. So don't be in a haste, just jump into the trade and the rest of them. But I believe it's something that should be able to make you some good profit. So we said soybean is a sell, and then wheat and corn, I'll be going in for a buy on both of them. All right. I'll be going in for a buy on both of them. All right. So that is going to be, we're going to be calling it a day for today on all these instruments, So take advantage of some of the directions that have been given to you already. And of course, you should be able to make some good profit from the rest of the trades. All right. So gold, I'm actually seeing gold to go down. I'm seeing gold to go down. I'm seeing gold to go down. So gold is actually a sell. All right. Gold is a sell for me. All right. So for today. All right. That is going to be, and of course, today is Friday, and you know how it is. Thank God it's Friday. So take our time to rest and take our time to have a good moment. Enjoy yourself, rest, and then, of course, come back on Monday refreshed. Remember, we said GBP/JPY, it's a buy. When it gets there, you can actually follow up with the sell and bring it all the way down. So the same thing goes with Euro USD, and I believe some of the currency pairs has already taken profit. And congratulations to all of you that have taken some of the trades. All right, and then US 100 is not on a downtrend. US 100 is not on a downtrend. So don't be in a haste to jump in to US 100 as a downtrend. Take a look at it on 1 hour time frame and you'll be able to see it. This is it. So US 100 is still going to buy. All right. US 100 is still going to buy. All right. Thank you, everybody. Mr. Matthew, I don't know what your definition of sell is, but if this is what you're calling is selling, well, I don't know. But US 100, it's actually on an uptrend, all right? So don't make mistake to push into a sell, especially a long one. Don't do that. Okay, where can I meet you personally? I'm in Ibadan. Well, I'm not actually in Ibadan. I'm in Lagos office. So if you come to Lagos office, do well to ask about me. You'll be able to see me. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy your weekend.